me. I'm Janelle Nichols, the Director of Programs at WTEF. And then I'm joined today by Miss Milan Graves, who you may have seen on the tennis court when you've brought the kids before, but she's now not only coaching, but she's also helping me with this other programming with you all, doing the staff trainings and parent engagement events and things like that. So she will be the one actually leading today. But before we get started with the presentation, I'm going to actually launch a poll for you guys. We would normally do this kind of at the end of the training, but it's like a pre and post test. But we'll just do it really quickly at the beginning, and at the end you'll have the same questions, but we just kind of want to see what you've learned. So we're just going to launch the poll real quick, and if it's going to be totally anonymous, so don't worry about names being attached to anything. We will not know who says what, so go for it.
That was pretty cool. It just popped up on the screen.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering, it's like my first experience with it, so I was wondering how it would look for you guys. Today's session will be around, I know we did the first one a long time ago, probably in the fall, around physical activity. And this one's kind of just taking it a step further from that and connecting it with life skills. So that's what we're wanting to see initially, kind of where your knowledge is, and we'll use that and go from there.
Okay.
All right, I have a few answers. Do you guys need more time? It might look a little weird because I have like a 1, which you probably normally associate with the highest. I put that first as like the lowest, so it goes like lowest to highest. With 5, like you have it all down. All right. Thank you all so much. I'm going to leave that over there. How do I? All right. So cool. So I'm now going to go ahead and turn it over to Miss Milan, and she'll take it from here.
I'm going to share my screen. All right. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Milan again, and I am the coach and program assistant for the Tiny Tots here. And I will be facilitating all the staff trainings and family engagement events moving forward. So for today's staff training, I will be informing you guys on how physical activity can help teach toddlers life skills. So today I will be identifying and understanding the main skills toddlers are learning. I will define life skills and how they apply to physical activity. I will explain responsibility and living skills. And at the end, I will list physical activities and games that support life skills. Okay, so question, how do you all think that physical activity will help toddlers develop life skills? Anyone?
It helps build their social, emotional, help them grow.
Okay, that's good. That was good. Okay. Well, I'm going to first start to explain how the toddlers work. So right now, toddlers are growing socially, emotionally, cognitively, and physically. And socially, right now, they're enjoying playing with other children. They may have a particular friend that they like. They're sharing, smiling, and cooperating with peers. They're also jointly manipulating objects with one or two or other peers. They're also developing independence and social skills that they will use for learning and getting along with others at the preschool and school when they go there. Emotionally, they're developing respect for feelings. They're understanding when someone is hurt, and they may attempt to comfort them. They're showing a stronger preference for playmates, like who they want to play with. And they're becoming independent and assertive, and they like to give and receive affection. Cognitively, the children are starting to understand opposites such as big and little, small and large. They're also understanding positional words such as beginning, middle, and end. They're using objects and materials to build or construct things, such as they could build block towers with 8 to 10 blocks, 5 to 10 blocks. They're organizing puzzles. They're playing in clay, making shapes out of clay, and they're also building things with sand and water. They're answering simple questions. They're counting 5 to 10 things. They're starting to have a longer attention span, and they're also starting to talk during self-play to help guide themselves through the activities. They're following simple instructions. They follow simple requests, and they enjoy helping, and they're starting to recall events. Physically, the children should be hopping, jumping, walking, and running with ease. They're climbing steps with alternating feet. They're galloping and skipping, leading with one foot. They're transferring their weight forward to throw the ball. They're attempting to catch the ball with their hands. They're climbing playground equipment and increased agility. They're holding their pencil or pen between their thumb and their first 2 fingers. And they're also showing their hand preference. And they're enjoying learning simple rhythm and movement routines. So now that we know the milestones, I can get to the goal. I'm going to explain the goal of physical activity and what are life skills. So, okay. The goal of physical activity, The goal of physical activity is to ensure that all students are well versed in physical literacy, which is the knowledge, skills, attitudes to lead healthy, active lives. The life skills are skills that are necessary or desirable for full participation in everyday life. So some important life skills for toddlers are respecting of self and others, team building skills, critical and creative thinking, participation. Using these life skills can create a more inclusive and respectful learning environment in physical activity, thereby engaging more students in the learning process. So next, I will be sharing tools and resources that will help you create a curriculum to utilize physical activity to develop life skills for toddlers. So here's a model. Next screen.
Try like physically clicking on the slide if you're using the arrows, or use the arrows if you aren't, or use the enter. There you go.
Okay. Sorry. So here's a model that was created by an instructor of health and physical education at the Ontario Institute for Studies in Education at the University of Toronto. This was created by a woman named Carolyn T. I'm going to call her T because I don't know how to pronounce her last name. This model has been suggested to be used for a physical activity program that should start in the beginning of this school year, and it emphasizes creating and building a sense of community and active participation for the kids. The children's physical activity time that you all offer to your children will help support teaching life skills throughout the entire school year. So I am basically just giving you guys the framework to develop your own curriculum for incoming classes. So this is the model. It's teaching personal and social responsibility, also known as TPSR, a social model. It is a curriculum model / theory that connects the theory to practice for students, to practice teaching life skills that practice teaching life skills and social skills in a physical education environment to allow a holistic approach to the student's physical, cognitive, and effective growth and development. This model was first developed as a teaching tool for students identified as at risk, marginalized, and inner city, but it was later found to be used by both individuals, other students. So this model is being used by all kinds of children in different schools. So this model emphasizes personal responsibilities such as self-control, self-motivation, and self-effort. And for social responsibility, it emphasizes respecting others' needs and interests, cooperation, and contributing to the well-being of both individuals and others. So this model also consists of 5 levels of responsibility. So the first level, the first one is respecting the rights and feelings of others. Examples of this would be self-control, involvement in peaceful conflict resolution. The second one is participation and effort, and examples of this would be self-motivation and being on task. The third one is self-direction. So examples would be working independently and appropriately goal setting. The fourth one would be helping others in leadership. And examples of this would be caring and compassion and responsiveness. And the last one is outside the physical activity setting. So an example of this would be being a role model. This model should be used from the beginning of the year to the end so that the children can develop and understand these levels of responsibility so they can use these skills in their later years in elementary school and middle school and so on and so forth. Okay, living skills. Living skills are learning expectations that are embedded throughout the curriculum. These skills include personal skills such as self-awareness and self-monitoring skills, interpersonal skills such as communication, relationship, and social skills, and critical and creative thinking that includes planning, processing, drawing conclusion, reflecting, and evaluating. So combining responsibility with living skills to create a criteria for active participation in team buildings within students will help ensure the learning targets are transparent to your students. So using this criteria will make this easier for the kids to understand the curriculum. And to the right, there is an anchor chart. You could use this as an anchor chart to come back to periodically as a reminder of students and of the expectations and responsibilities while participating in physical activity. Throughout the year, as they practice these qualities, they will become stronger by the end of the year. So these skills should be taught rather than learned the hard way, especially. And so that is pretty much it for the living skills. Next is the games and exercises that the toddlers could do. So I have this link right here. I will have to share. I will have to stop sharing and then take you over here. I'm going to show you how to navigate the website. Okay, so here's this website. It is playworks.org, and it's the game library. So these games that they have, they have any kind of category that you want, but I chose the ages, and I'm gonna choose 3 to 5 because that's the group that we're in. And so here they have 5 pages actually of things that you could do, and each one they explain how many people could play, the ages, and what kind of tools they need, such as balls, cones, and bouncy balls, and how long the duration of the game could be. So here are some examples. They have the ants on log, blank slate foursquare, booty ball, bowling dodgeball, bridge ball, bubbles, cat and mouse, all these. They have 5 of these pages, so you guys could look and see which ones that you would like to do. They have the hula hoop, hula tag, and they also have some other hula hoops, some other good hula hoop ones too that you could use. But the fact that they give whatever kind of tools that you need, we are providing that if you guys need any tools. So basically, that sums it all, our presentation up for the day. So thank you.
Thank you, Milan. Does anybody have any questions about what we went over today, or Ms. Bodrick in particular? I have a list of the items that you would be interested in us purchasing, your equipment that you needed. But if you end up going through, and we're happy to send you a link to this website. If you end up going through that and seeing other items you might need, let me know and I can adjust the list. But I'll send you the list in an email of what we currently have that we'll be ordering for you.
That'll be fine.
All right. Anybody have any questions? All right, so we're going to now launch the post test. It'll be similar to the pre with just a few more questions. All right, should see you in a couple minutes, seconds really. And I see I have a typo here in this first one. The number 5 should be strongly agree. So if you choose that, that's what it means. Sorry about that. Miss Cube, I see your hand is raised. Did you need me to help you with anything? I see it looks like you're I think you're unmuted, so I think you can talk if you'd like. Okay, looks like everyone has voted. Thank you all so much. Awesome. Well, that's all we have for you today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And I mentioned, I don't know if everyone heard, but we'll be doing another, not another training, those are done for now, but we will do another, we'll do like a fun, interactive family engagement event soon that'll be virtual that Milan will also lead, but she'll be leading like a workout. So it'll be kind of like, let's get up off the couch, get our blood flowing, and get everything, get everything moving. And that'll be like, we'll have, I'll send it to Miss Bodrick, but it'll be, we'll have, hopefully you can invite all your families as well. So it won't just be like you guys, like we can have all the parents and then the kids. It'll be something that's like kid friendly, but also adult friendly that everyone can participate in together. Since we can't do anything, we can't bring you all to the tennis center right now, which is unfortunate. But so we wanted to do something where you could actually do something that's kind of active while being at home. So we'll send you the information on that as soon as we have it. It'll be probably probably the second week of August. So, but I'll send that as soon as we have it. And thank you all. Great to see you. It's been so long. Hope everything's going okay. And let us know if you need anything.
That'll be fine. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Bye, everyone.
Bye.